as in I, not we, because I'm by myself. A couple small things. I'm trying to fix the wiring, make this not look like a rat's nest. And I wanted to give y'all an update, so we bought a new motor. Last video I said I was on a 5.3, rotating assembly, stuff like that. Well, guess what? That's out the window. We're not doing that. I went to TKM, as you'll see in the title, and I was suckered into buying a TKM motor. So we bought, I'll give you a hint. The next video, when I get the motor, I will announce all the details. I'm not gonna hide anything. But this is just to keep you on edge. But it is a Gen 4 aluminum block, 5.3 block. We are going bigger cubic inch. And I bought TKM heads, and I bought their black sheep cam. And that right there should pretty much give it away at what I built. And this truck is going to not like it because it's already twisting, making 850. So with that being said, I think this motor is something that's going to get the truck in the 5s. I think it is what I need. So that's what we did. I just didn't want to dump a whole bunch of money into another 5.3 and have to push it so hard that we blow a head gasket, spin a main, something like that. I just would like something that it's not going to work so hard, and I don't have to run 30-40 pounds of boost to get the truck where I want it. So yeah, it's a heavy truck. Yeah, I could get a Mustang or a Camaro and go with a 5.3 and run 5, sure. But my goal with this channel is to make this 4,000 pound truck a mid 5s competitive, no prep truck. So you're familiar with the ICT billet truck. That thing's got a, what is it, the B15? I mean, it's a factory crate LS engine that comes forged. And the dude's killing it. I mean, he's busting Mustangs. They're really fast. They're on a twin setup, but you know, either way, them guys are fast, and I would like to be there. And this truck, I've got to put an anti-roll bar on it. I've got to get it to quit twisting. I do got to shed some weight. We're ditching the fender wells, they're gone. Fixing all this right here, make this cleaned up. We got hooked up with Jeremy Rogers. We're gonna do a full manual brake kit. So I'm gonna make this truck the best I can, but also keep it, you know, original and not cut it up too bad, because I want to keep the fog light stuff. Sure, I might bust them off one day, but for now they look good. So either way, that's what we're doing. I don't want to, you know, sit here and talk for an hour because I could. Well, that didn't work. So here is my list of things I still have to do. I'm absolutely positive I'm still missing stuff. So just to give you a quick look, I mean, this is tons. Send off the converter, make the wiring look somewhat professional, put the truck on a diet without making it look full race truck. Yeah, I got some Viking double adjustable coilovers for the rear. I still got to paint the axle, touch up the frame. I got to order lifters. Order a fancy Gen 4 valley cover. Solid motor mounts, got to do that. Drive shaft loop, that's a must. Still got to get an oil pan, windows tray, and pickup tube for the new motor. I got to pull my studs, front timing cover, rear cover, stuff like that I'm putting on the motor from TKM to try to save me some money. Let's see. I got to wire an external master power switch because the one now is really not that good. I got a manual brake kit, like I mentioned. Dump valve for the trans, that's a must. And then just maintenance, filter and fluids for the trans. T6 turbo, so I am going T6. The manifolds dropped off. I don't want to have a bigger cubic inch motor trying to push everything through a T4 and have back pressure issues. So if anybody's interested, I've got a like new, literally 10 miles, 15 miles, TDI series FIS forced induction turbo. It's a 8596 billet wheel T4 125 housing. If somebody mentions me from the channel, I tell you what, I'll sell it to you for $1,000 and you cover shipping. If you're local, come get it, $1,000. I think I got about $1,500 tied up in the turbo, and it's got a dyno session and 6 or 7, well, it's got like 2 1/8 mile hits and then 5 1/4 mile hits. That's it. So literally like new, looks perfect. Let me know if you're interested. And then I'm building a new exhaust. I'm gonna run it like the ICT billet truck. I think it looks great. And I've got to do a new dump, and I'm gonna change everything to 4-inch intercooler piping instead of necking it down. So plenty to do in such a short time because I want this truck done when the motor comes. So I'm gonna get back to work, trying to fix all this stuff up. And y'all enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates. So we got the motor out, and I'm pulling it apart, and I figured I'd just take y'all along. I haven't opened it up yet, so let's see what we're working with here. So we've took out all the main cap bolts. I've started. I gotta get to these. We pulled this one, and let me show you here. I haven't pulled any more, so y'all get to see what I get to see. Whoops. So on this one, we noticed definitely got hot. Definitely some scarring, stuff like that. As far as crank goes, not the best. Maybe savable, maybe not, but that's just that one. There's definitely way worse. Let me show you what I found in the pan. So I think we all know that's not good. None of that's good at all. Going with thrust bearing. So let's keep moving along. All right, so let's see, number 2. Let's see what we got going on here. That's never a good sign. There is no bearing here. It looks like it's stuck on the crank. I'm gonna go with that one got a little hot. See if we can get this off of here. All right, so let's get this bearing out of here. See what we're working with. It's obviously no good. Just gotta try to be careful and not damage the crank if it's savable. Oh yeah. Now if that don't look new, I don't know what does. Buddy, that's bad. That's real bad. So that one definitely got hot. And crank, probably not savable.
Camera off. Keep looking.
Looks good to me. That's bad. That's really bad. That's what's in the oil pan. So it definitely was the center thrust bearing that spun. You can see it's moved up. This one was, I knocked it back down. I'll knock that back down, but I had originally thought about just putting bearings in this motor and just slapping it back together. But I don't believe that's gonna be the case. I'm pretty sure everything's eat up to where I'd have to change crank, caps, everything. So just popped off the 4th cap, and bearing again stuck, and you can tell that that's not good. Not good at all. So you can even see the crank's it's not gouged. Might be savable, but I doubt it. Plus it's a 4/8 crank anyways. But you can even see it got hot on the cap. So I'm not exactly sure, without getting everything mic'd, if the block's even savable. All right, so I got number 5 popped off here. I tell you, if you know how sharp these edges are, buddy. God, let's give this a look. Don't worry, can't mess it up, I don't think. What's crazy is, as bad as that bearing looks, that's probably the best looking one on the whole motor. So the ends were the best. So plenty to do in such a short time, because I want this truck done when the motor comes. So I'm gonna get back to work trying to fix all this stuff up, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.